Hello, dear heart. Sit softly, feel the support beneath you, and let one slow breath greet the day. Inhaling, notice how the air arrives as a kind guest. Exhaling, notice how your shoulders lower, how your jaw eases, how your mind begins to listen rather than rush. With each breath, a little more ease spreads through your chest. Place a gentle hand over the center of that chest, 2 inches left of the middle, under the collarbones, and sense the warmth rising into your palm. Life flows in that warmth, and life has a language of kindness. Whisper within, I open to good today. Say it once more with a small smile. I open to good today. Feel the words press lightly against every cell, as if you are writing them upon your own inner sky. Around you may be noises of a household, traffic, or the soft hum of a fan. Allow each sound to be a bell that calls you back to peace. There is no hurry, there is only this moment, a friendly pause. Keep your eyes soft. Feel how your body answers gentleness with gentleness. The neck loosens, the forehead smooths. This sweetness is your natural setting, not a luxury. It is where wisdom speaks clearly, and it is where prosperity finds an open door. Let the breath slow further. Count to 4 as air enters, hold for 2, release for 6. Notice how the longer out breath sweeps tension away. Whisper now, prosperity meets me in calm. Speak once more, letting the tail of the sentence ride the exhale. Within you a quiet agreement begins. Peace first, then plenty. Bring attention to your feet. Curl toes lightly, uncurl, and feel how the earth supports you without condition. Support is the first sign of abundance, and it is here already. Let a sense of thanks rise naturally, not forced. Perhaps you sense gratitude for the chance to pause, for a body that breathes, for ears that hear this message. Allow thanks to float up like gentle bubbles. Watch them pop into a smile. Your heart area may feel warmer now, your breath deeper. Speak softly, I accept the gifts of this day. Speak again, letting the words settle. In this tender space, a seed of wealth is planted, peaceful, present, alive. Notice subtle rhythms, the pulse in your hand, the sway of your ribs. Life continues to give. Giving is its habit. As you soak in this truth, picture a soft golden light filling your chest, then flowing down the arms into the belly, legs, and all the way to toes. The light is not outside, it pours from within, proving that supply is already inside you. Whisper, my inner light guides abundant outcomes. Feel how the statement feels. If a tiny doubt appears, smile at it, place a hand over it, and offer kindness. Doubt is only an old thought asking to be loved into rest. Let another breath carry softness toward that spot. Stay here another minute with your own warmth, allowing the nervous system to realize all is well. When the mind accepts well-being, the outer world feels safer to bless you. Finish this welcome by pressing palms together at heart height. Bow the head slightly toward the hands and seal the opening intention. Today I allow life to surprise me with good. Breathe that in. Open the hands slowly, as if opening a door, and relax them onto your lap. You have stepped onto a gentle path, and that path already shimmers with possibility. Pause in this sweetness to observe one more flow of breath. On the next inhale, stretch the spine tall. On the exhale, soften the shoulders. Kindness to the body is kindness to the future. Smile inwardly and know that the welcome is complete. Peace is present. The invitation has been sent, and your day of receiving has begun. Prosperity is often pictured as a lucky ticket, a rare chance, a sudden windfall that lands in only a few laps. Yet real abundance is much closer, steady and natural, like the water that trickles from a mountain spring. The spring does not agonize over whether more water will come tomorrow. It trusts the source hidden in stone. In the same way, each of us carries a hidden source inside thought and feeling. When thought is kind and feeling is open, resources flow toward us as certainly as water flows downhill. Think for a moment of a time when life felt generous. Perhaps a friend offered help before you asked, or a stranger smiled and paid for your coffee, or a bill turned out lower than expected. Those moments were not accidents. They were proofs that life leans toward giving. Say gently, "Generosity is the nature of life, and I am part of life." Let that truth travel through your bones. Some may say abundance is only money, only numbers on a ticket, only things that can be counted. Yet abundance is also time, health, kindness, ideas, laughter, and rest. When the mind widens to include these riches, tension melts, making space for money to arrive as well. Tight fists cannot receive coins, but open palms can. Breathe now, opening the hands, laying them on your thighs, facing up. Feel cool air touch the skin, a small sign that open hands bring sensation. Whisper, "I open my hands, I open my life." Pause, feel. Thoughts create pathways in the mind like small trails in grass. A thought walked often becomes a smooth path that feet follow without effort. Many have walked thoughts of lack for years, creating a wide, well-used road. Today we begin walking a new trail, one that says, "Supply is constant, I am welcome to it." Each time you repeat that sentence, blades of new grass bend, showing the route. Soon the path will feel familiar, and abundance will travel it easier than doubt. Let a slow breath plant this notion deeper. Notice the body as it hears these ideas. Perhaps the chest lifts, perhaps the belly loosens. This is body agreement. Every gentle thought sends chemicals of safety through blood, easing muscles, brightening skin. When the body rests in safety, creativity sparks. Ideas for earning, saving, and receiving arrive without strain. This is the mind-body dance. Calm thought, calm body. Calm body, clear thought. Whisper now. Safe thoughts bring rich outcomes. Allow the jaw to unclench. Good. Money itself is a helper, a servant waiting for clear orders. It loves clarity, joy, and gratitude. When used with love, money multiplies because it feels welcome. Picture holding one coin and thanking it for its service, buying bread, paying light bills, supporting art. That quiet thanks calls more coins to join their happy friend. You need not chase them. You need only keep the door of thanks wide. Speak softly. I thank every form of supply. Feel appreciation spread outward. Let us ground this idea with a small exercise. Close the eyes, breathe slowly 3 times. On the next inhale, silently say, "Life." And on the exhale, silently say, "Supports me." Repeat 4 cycles. Sense support as a warm wrap around the torso. You may notice shoulders drop more, breath deepen more. Support is now felt, not only thought. The subconscious records feelings as facts, so this warm wrap becomes evidence that good is present. Before we move on, take one more conscious, deep breath. Let the ribs expand fully, and as air leaves, hum softly. The hum vibrates cells, loosening leftover worry. Whisper, "Abundance hums within me," and notice any tingles along the skin. These tingles are signals that the nervous system is shifting into openness. In openness, opportunities show themselves. The right ticket number, the right shop line, the right timing, all emerges from relaxed awareness. Hold this state a few seconds longer, soaking in the simplicity of being a vessel for good. thought by thought, feeling by feeling, the natural spring of supply runs clearer. Old stories about money can feel heavy, like boxes stored in an attic, stacked and dusty. Some boxes say, money is hard to get. Others say, rich people are not kind, or luck never stays. These boxes are only words and feelings collected from past voices, family, teachers, media. They do not belong to the fresh present unless we carry them downstairs. Today we choose lightness, bring gentle awareness to the brow area. Notice any tightness across the forehead. Breathe in kindness, breathe out tension. Place a hand over the heart space once again and prepare for tender mirror work. If a mirror is nearby, reach for it. If not, picture your face as kindly as if you were greeting an old friend. Look into the eyes. Speak softly. I am willing to see prosperity with fresh eyes. Pause. Let the sound echo inside. Notice if a ripple of emotion rises. If tears come, allow them. They are waters washing dust from the attic. Repeat. I am willing to see prosperity with fresh eyes. Feel the meaning land. You are not forcing belief. You are opening a window. Even a crack allows sunbeams to enter. Next, guide attention to the stomach area. Tension here often holds fear of bills, fear of losing. Lay a warm palm on that spot. Breathe in slowly through the nose, imagining cool air soothing the inner walls. Exhale through the mouth with a gentle sigh. Speak silently. My middle loosens as money flows. The stomach unclenches, circulation improves, digestion steadies. In Chinese medicine, the stomach region links to worry. Calming this space tells the body that supply is sufficient and cortisol levels drop, clearing mental fog. Clear mind, clear choices. Let us write a brief note to the subconscious. Close the eyes and picture a safe room within, a cozy den with soft light. On a small table is a blank card. In simple thought, write, "Thank you for releasing every thought of lack. I trust you to guide me to wealth with ease." Place the card in an envelope and see yourself handing it to a peaceful inner helper. The helper smiles, nods, and tends a fire where the envelope becomes gentle ash. The ash rises through a chimney, carrying the message into the wide sky of mind. Trust that the subconscious, like rich soil, has received the seed. Open eyes gently. Notice any sensations in the arms, neck, or back. Stretch lightly if wanted. Offer the nervous system this affirmation aloud. I loosen my grip and life fills my open hands. Feel the fingers wiggle, perhaps tingling. This is energy moving where stagnation once sat. Movement tells the body that change is safe. Safe change invites fresh results. Now we shift to thought replacement. When an old sentence about hardship appears, answer kindly, "Thank you, old view. I choose a kinder one." Then offer a new line, for example, "Money comes in calm, happy ways." Practice with a short round now. Bring to mind a common doubt. Perhaps winning is out of reach. Speak inwardly, "Thank you, old view. I choose a kinder one." Now state, "Winning is welcome to meet me." Pause. Notice the body's subtle cue. Maybe breath lifts, maybe posture straightens. That cue is confirmation of alignment. Join this mental work with a slight physical anchor. Gently press thumb and index finger together as you say the new thought. The touch links mind and body, marking the fresh belief. Over days, the fingers will press at random moments, calling the belief into action. This simple anchor helps the conscious mind teach the subconscious new habits. Sometimes a wave of past guilt or shame surges when talking about wealth. If such a wave rises, greet it with compassion, not pushing it away. place both hands over the heart and breathe slowly. Speak softly. I forgive the past and free the future. Continue breathing until the wave settles. Forgiveness unties knots that blocked flow. A relaxed heart invites blessing. To ground the release, choose one physical act today that signals trust. Tidy the wallet, toss torn receipts, or place a neat dollar in a giving jar for someone in need. Small outward deeds mirror big inner shifts. While doing the task, repeat, order in my space, order in my finances. Feel the satisfaction of alignment. The body will register the order, the mind will call it normal, and life will supply experiences that match. Before resting from this work, let us close the eyes again for 3 long breaths. With each inhale, silently say, yes. With each exhale, silently say, thank you. A gentle yes opens doors. A gentle thank you draws gifts through those doors. After the 3rd breath, keep the eyes closed a moment more and sense a soft glow around the head, as if fresh thoughts shine like dawn. Whisper one final affirmation for this segment. I welcome fresh eyes, fresh thoughts, fresh wealth. Open the eyes, feel the air touch lashes, feel the ground under feet. The attic door has opened, dust is clearing, and light is settling into every forgotten corner. Box by box, weight lifts, word by word, wealth arrives. Your mind is lighter, your body is lighter. Prosperity is now free to move in gentle waves toward you. Now let us rise with the morning. Morning carries a promise. It does not ask what happened yesterday. It opens the curtain and says, here I am, new, untouched, ready. Each sunrise brings an invisible invitation, not to rush, but to return to yourself, to your breath, to the truth that today holds possibility. In the early hours, before the world rushes in with its voices and tasks, there is space, space for choice. What will we choose to think in those sacred first moments? Will we repeat the thoughts of lack, or shall we plant something new? Start gently. Let your eyes open slowly, like flowers responding to light. Even before the feet touch the floor, whisper an intention. You may say, today I receive with ease. Just one sentence, spoken in the soft hush of the waking world. This sentence is a key, and the subconscious hears it. Before brushing teeth or checking the phone, bring your hand to your heart. Breathe once and say, I am ready for all the good today. Even if the mind protests, even if the body feels tired, speak it gently. The cells remember kindness. Let us now speak 3 power phrases that are perfect for morning hours. These are not just words, they are instructions to life. The body hears them, the mind begins to shift, and the invisible world aligns to support you. First, I welcome abundance in all its forms. Speak this with a smile, even if it feels new. The word welcome is a door opener. Second, money flows to me through joyful paths. Let this feel like a song, light and playful. There is no need to push. The word joyful tells life that we prefer ease over struggle. Third, I am aligned with the vibration of wealth. Say this slowly. Each syllable carries a frequency. When you speak of alignment, you declare readiness. Place these affirmations near your bedside or on your bathroom mirror. Let them greet you before the worries do. Say them while brushing your teeth. Say them while stretching. Say them while sipping tea. Each repetition strengthens the neural pathway in the brain. The more you travel that path, the more natural it becomes. Thought becomes habit becomes identity, and identity becomes destiny. The morning is when the veil between your inner and outer world is thinnest. This is why the mind absorbs impressions more easily. If your first thoughts are filled with peace and abundance, your entire day begins to reflect that vibration. You may find yourself drawn to lucky opportunities, smiling strangers, a conversation that brings unexpected support. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Add breath to the words. Inhale before each affirmation. Exhale after each one, allowing the meaning to settle deeper. As you speak, notice your posture. A straight spine says, I am here. Shoulders soft say, I am safe. The tone of your voice matters less than the tenderness behind it. These phrases are not demands. They are gentle alignments, like tuning a string instrument. If a day begins in a rush and you forget to speak these affirmations, forgive yourself immediately. Then take a pause later. It is never too late to reset your energy. You may even find a quiet corner and whisper the words again, letting them wrap around you like a soft scarf. I welcome abundance in all its forms. Money flows to me through joyful paths. I am aligned with the vibration of wealth. Let them become your companions. Let's expand their energy with a short practice. Stand with feet grounded and arms relaxed at your sides. As you inhale, lift your arms wide to shoulder height, palms up. Speak, I welcome abundance. As you exhale, slowly lower the arms, palms down, saying, it is safe to receive. Repeat this 3 times. This movement combines body, breath, and word, a powerful trio. You will feel it. Your body will begin to associate the motion with openness. There is something beautiful about beginning the day with intention. It tells the universe you are awake, not just in body, but in soul. It tells your subconscious that you are steering, not drifting. And it tells your heart that you are ready, not because everything is perfect, but because you are willing. Willingness is the doorway to miracles. Let your mornings be the time you choose willingness, not pressure, not perfection, just a gentle agreement with life. When these power phrases are spoken regularly, you will begin to notice changes, not all at once, sometimes small, almost invisible, but gradually the atmosphere of your life becomes lighter, your responses softer, your ideas brighter. And yes, your relationship with abundance begins to change. You stop chasing, you begin allowing. This shift is everything. Speak now one final morning phrase for this moment. This day supports me in every way. Let it rise from the heart and fall gently from your lips. You may feel the body relax, the breath deepen. There is no struggle here, no striving, only trust. This trust opens doors. It makes room for guidance. And in that trust, prosperity begins to move, quietly, gently, faithfully, toward you. Now let us bring our attention to the body, not to judge it, not to fix it, but to listen. The body is always speaking, and it speaks most clearly when we soften enough to hear it. Prosperity is not only a mental state, it is a full body feeling, a chemistry of openness, a posture of trust. When we align the body with wealth, we begin to move like those who expect good to happen. Shoulders relax, the spine stands tall. The chest lifts just slightly as if saying, I am ready. Let's begin with the shoulders. They are often the first place where we carry weight. The weight of trying too hard, worrying too much. Gently roll them back now, up, around, and down. Again, feel the difference. Speak within. I release effort. I allow flow. Again, roll and release. As the shoulders relax, the chest opens. An open chest is an invitation, life responds to openness with generosity. Now bring your awareness to your breath, not to control it, but to notice it. Where does it travel? Is it high and shallow or deep and full? Place a hand gently on your lower belly. Invite the breath to travel there. Say silently, I am safe to breathe fully. Breathe in and feel the belly expand like a soft balloon. Breathe out and let tension go. Each full breath tells the body, we are okay. That message spreads through every system. Muscles relax, heart rate slows, the mind becomes more clear. Let us bring in a small standing stretch. Rise if you are able, with feet hip-width apart. Bend knees slightly and reach both arms overhead. Stretch gently, not forcing. Speak as you rise. I allow wealth to reach me. As you lower the arms slowly, say, I ground into receiving. Repeat twice more. Each stretch is a movement of agreement. You are showing the body that it belongs in wealth, in flow, in grace. There is a point in the chest called the heart center. It is not a physical heart, but an energetic one. When this space is open, we feel joyful. When it is tight, we feel cautious. Place a hand there now. Breathe gently. Imagine a soft light blooming in that space, not bright or blinding, just a gentle glow. Whisper, my heart is open to life's gifts. Feel how the chest responds, maybe a tingling, maybe warmth. This is energy shifting. Throughout the day, we can return to this state. We don't need an hour. We need one breath, one stretch, one kind sentence. When the shoulders creep up, roll them back. When the breath quickens, slow it down. When the chest tightens, place a hand and say, I soften. These small resets are not small at all. They are acts of power. They train the nervous system to live in receiving mode. Sometimes abundance shows up as a hunch, a quiet feeling to go somewhere, speak to someone, buy a certain ticket. These nudges are easier to feel when the body is calm. A stressed body blocks intuition. A calm body amplifies it. That is why these practices matter. They are not just self-care, they are wealth alignment. Let us speak now a phrase that the body loves. My body supports my prosperity. Say it once more. My body supports my prosperity. Let the words echo through every cell. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your back held by the chair. Feel your breath as a steady rhythm. This is the foundation. A steady body creates a steady flow. No matter what is happening in the outer world, you carry a place of peace inside. From that place, all good things grow. We often think we need to chase, push, strive, but the deeper truth is, when we align our inner world, the outer begins to respond. Like a flower opening to sun, wealth responds to warmth, not worry. Let today be the day you carry your body with the dignity of someone who knows they are already loved, already supported, already rich. Feel this in your posture, in the way your hands move, in the calm of your breath, and let this feeling be the signal you send out. Wealth is listening, and when it hears this signal of peace, it moves closer, quietly, faithfully, steadily, toward you. Close your eyes for a moment and let the air settle. Let the breath fall gently into the body like a leaf floating to water. As the mind softens, picture a small doorway, not one made of wood or metal, but one made of light. And behind that doorway, a presence that loves you without condition, always ready to give, never holding back. This is the energy of life itself. When you feel into this presence, you begin to remember that you are not alone in your desires. There is a power that walks with you, a presence that wants you to have what your heart quietly longs for. In the middle of each day, when the world seems busiest, when noise rises, when distractions pull your thoughts away, this is a sacred time to pause, to return inward. Find a quiet space, even if it's in your car, your bathroom, or just within the corners of your mind. Gently close the eyes, place both hands over the heart, and breathe in. Say to yourself softly, I allow myself to receive, not to chase, not to beg, just to receive. And then see in your imagination your favorite scene of wealth arriving. Not the numbers on a screen, not the clink of coins, but the feeling, the deep joy, the safety, the freedom. Let that be the focus, because it is the feeling that attracts the event. Imagine looking down at your hands and holding a small object that represents your abundance, perhaps a golden key, a glowing card, or a bright coin. Feel the weight of it, the warmth. Let it become real in your body. Breathe into it. Let your chest rise with the excitement of gratitude. Whisper, thank you. I already feel it. I already hold it. This feeling is a magnet. It speaks to the universe in the language it understands best, belief. Some may call this visualization, but truly it is remembering, because your inner being already knows what abundance feels like. You were born with that knowing. Somewhere along the way, the world may have layered over it, but the light of it remains. You're not trying to create something out of thin air. You are simply uncovering what was always yours. After this soft moment of inner receiving, take just 1 minute to write down a detail, a sentence, a feeling, a word. This anchors the vision into the physical world. A simple note. Today, I felt the presence of wealth. Or, my hands felt warm when I imagined holding prosperity. These small observations build trust, and trust is the bridge from thought to reality. You do not need to control when or how or from whom the abundance arrives. You simply stay open, open in your thoughts, open in your feelings, open in your body. Life is wise. It knows the best way to bring your good to you. Your task is not to predict. Your task is to welcome. The middle of the day is the time when many feel pressure, deadlines, expectations. So let this practice be your reset button, a return to alignment, a reminder that wealth does not bloom from worry, it blooms from peace, and peace can be chosen again and again. Breathe now and speak. I receive with joy. I receive with ease. I receive with grace. These are not just affirmations, they are activations, and in the space of your heart, something beautiful is unfolding. As the sun begins to soften and the day draws toward evening, this is the perfect moment to reflect, not from a place of judgment, but from gentle awareness. Sit quietly, light low, and let the body exhale the day. In this stillness, ask one simple question: how did life bless me today? It doesn't need to be loud or large. Perhaps you found a coin on the sidewalk, a friend said something encouraging, or you felt peaceful for no reason. Write down 3 of these gifts, small signs, moments of grace. Now take each one and bless it back. If you wrote, I received a smile, softly say, thank you for the smile. I welcome more of this. If you wrote, I had a quiet walk, speak, thank you for peace. I trust it is growing. This act of blessing sends a ripple of light out into the world, and like all ripples, it returns to its source. In the evening, we are more open. The mind is less guarded, and the heart listens more closely. This is the time when gratitude is most powerful, because it soaks deep into the subconscious, preparing it for dreams, for insights, for quiet miracles. Let your hands rest on your lap or heart and breathe gently. Whisper, I am grateful for the abundance that is already here. Say it again, not to ask for more, but to acknowledge what is. And in that acknowledgement, you open the gate wider for what is still on the way. You may even keep a small journal by your bed, a wealth journal, not just for tracking numbers or goals, but for recording evidence of support, a penny found, a discount given, a helpful suggestion received. Each entry a reminder that life is paying attention to your desire and life is answering. As you prepare for sleep, release any worry. You may say, I have done enough for today. Life is now working on my behalf. And know that it's true. Even while you sleep, the energy of your thoughts is moving, attracting, aligning. Tomorrow will bring more. If you wish, speak this final night blessing. I rest in boundless supply. My dreams are full of guidance. My heart is safe. My body is healing, and my prosperity is unfolding. Say it once more with trust. Then close your eyes and let yourself be carried. Abundance is not only in the mind or in the heart, it lives also in our habits. The small things we do each day either echo lack or invite wealth. There is great power in the ordinary, in how we care for what we already have, in how we treat our money, our time, our spaces. Let's begin with the wallet or purse. This is the home of your daily money. If it is cluttered, torn, or disordered, it sends a message. I do not care for what I have. But when it is tidy, clean, and spacious, the message becomes, I respect money. I am ready for more. Take 5 minutes today. Remove old receipts. Smooth out bills. Perhaps place a small note inside. Wealth is welcome here. Next, look at how you treat your bills. Many see them with dread. But what if you saw them as proof of connection? A light bill means you have light. A water bill means you have water. With each payment, say softly, I am grateful to afford this. I bless the flow of energy in and out. This turns a task into a ritual, and rituals create energy. Another habit is to share, not because you have too much, but because sharing multiplies. A coin in a donation jar, a cup of tea for someone who needs rest. These are not losses, they are investments. Life sees your giving and answers with more, not always from the same source, but always from somewhere. Choose also a few spaces to bring order. A drawer, a desktop, a corner of your room. As you clean, say aloud, order in my space, order in my finances. Let your body feel the shift. When our outer world reflects clarity, the inner world begins to match. This invites solutions, insights, even sudden gifts. You do not need to change everything at once. Choose one act a day. Let it be simple. Consistency is what creates magnetism. Do it not to impress anyone, but to align with your own worthiness. As you move through these habits, notice how your feelings about wealth begin to shift. It becomes less about getting and more about becoming. You are becoming someone who lives in harmony with supply. And from that harmony, money flows naturally. Speak softly now. I honor what I have. I prepare joyfully for more. I walk in wealth with ease. Let those words lead your actions. Let them shape your choices. Soon you will not need to think about them. They will be your natural rhythm. At times, even with all this good work, doubt will still whisper. It may say, what if it doesn't work? Or, this is silly. These voices are not enemies. They are old protectors who have forgotten their place. Meet them with kindness, not force. Say gently, thank you for trying to protect me. I choose a new voice now. And then speak that new voice. It may say, I am becoming aligned. I trust the process. Or, every day, I get closer to the life I desire. These statements are not denial, they are direction. You are not pretending that doubt doesn't exist. You are simply choosing to walk a different path. In moments when the mind feels noisy, use the breath. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 2, breathe out for 6. This longer out-breath signals the body that all is well, and when the body feels safe, the mind follows. Another tool is touch. Gently place your fingers over the heart. Close your eyes. Ask quietly, what do I need to hear right now? Wait for the softest answer. It may be a word, it may be a feeling. Let that be enough. Trust the small guidance. It is often more powerful than a loud sign. Know that doubt does not mean you failed. It only means you are growing. It is a signal that something new is forming and your mind is adjusting. Celebrate that. Let it be a sign of movement, not a warning. Repeat often. Even when I doubt, I still choose faith. Even when I fear, I still move forward. These phrases build emotional strength, and strength is what allows blessings to land. Hold on to this. You are not required to be perfect, only present, only willing. Willingness opens more doors than force ever could. So when the mind chatters, when the fear rises, when the questions repeat, place a hand on your body and whisper, I choose love again. Love is the most magnetic force in the universe. And when you love yourself through doubt, you open the path for miracles. Now, dear one, let your eyes soften. Feel the breath slow. Let the shoulders fall once more into ease. You have taken this journey gently, step by step. You have walked through thought, through body, through habit, through fear. And you have arrived in knowing. Knowing that abundance is not a thing to chase, it is a state to allow. It is already present, already near. You do not need to strain to reach it. You need only say yes. Say it now with the whole heart. Yes, I welcome my good. Yes, I receive with love. Yes, I am ready. Let that yes echo through you like a bell. Let it settle into the bones. Let it hum beneath the skin. You are not waiting. You are aligning. And every moment you choose a kind thought, a gentle breath, a thankful heart, you open wider. Life responds to openness. It listens for peace. And now that you have spoken its language, it is moving toward you. Walk gently now, trust quietly, speak kindly, and when the world rushes, pause and say softly, I trust the process of life. I am safe, I am provided for, I am ready. This is your time. This is your new way. And it begins not with striving, but with a whisper of willingness, a breath of peace, a heart open to receive. Affirm softly now and carry this with you. Life showers me with unexpected good. I accept it with joy. You are loved, you are supported, and so it is.